What's up, guys? Today we'll be learning how to fly this Cessna 172 Skyhawk. This is the G1000 variant. This has all the bells and whistles and stuff. So let's get right into it. Alright, so you're inside the cockpit now, and let's get this engine started. If we go to our top, we see the taskbar. Let's go to the checklist, which is this check right here. Press that. Should be on. Drag it over to your right hand side here. Personal preference. So this is starting engine. So I did all of the before starting engine, pre-flight inspection, all that stuff already. Alright, so here we go. Throttle open 1/2 inch. I'm gonna put this to, I'd say 10%. 10% is good. I'm going to, we should put that thing off the checklist. So let's take the item, go to mixture, idle, cutoff. This is our mixture down here. I'm gonna make it so it's highlighted. I'm gonna bring this all the way up, off, cut, right there. Take that item, STBY and battery switch. Hold for 20 seconds. Put an eye so it's easier for you guys to see. Hold it for 20 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Good. I'm going to take that item. Standby switch. ARM verified PDF comes on. Everything's starting up, so we can verify it comes on. Engine indication system. Check parameters. I'm going to put that on. So engine verification system, oil pressure. Alright, looking good. Take that item. Bus E volts. Check 24 volts minimum. Here we go. We're gonna, there, it's highlighted for you all now. So 24 volts minimum. So that is not good. It is pretty close. Should we wait? Alright, we're taking that on. Best M volts 1.5 or less. Okay, that's good. Bat S amps. Check that. There you go. Standby battery check on. Yes, propeller area is clear, hopefully. That guy is fine. We are good. Take that item. Master switch, alt slash patch on. Master switch is right down here. I'll highlight it for y'all. Right there. Turn all of that on. Should be getting, no, okay. Take that item. Beacon's right down here. So your beacon, it should be right there. Turn that on. Perfect. So it's this one right there. Follow my cursor. Mixture should be rich. Turn that all the way in. All the way in is rich. Auxiliary fuel pump. 3 to 5 seconds. I'll turn it off. I'm going to hold it on for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn that off. Take that item. Mixture lean. I'm gonna pull this to 50% here. Take that item. Feet ready to brake. I am ready to brake because my brake is right there. Take item. Ignition start. Alright, guys, here we go. Perfect. Got ignition start. Alright. Perfect. Our ignition has been start, so that's good. Fuel tick. Rich when engine starts. Pull that all the way in. Take that item. Alright, we have successfully started our engine. So, what do we have to do after our starting engine? Adjust for 1000 RPM. Pull back our throttle all the way back so that it's at idle. Idle is 1000 RPM. Take that item. Oil pressure, check. Oil pressure. Up here, oil pressure. good enough. Check that. Amps, AMB, check the verify charge zone. Okay, good. It is charged. Low volts indicator check off. Yes, it is off. Avionics switch bus 1 and bus 2. Bus 2 on. So we're gonna turn that on. Take item. Perfect. Flaps should be up. Our flaps are right there, so it's at 0%. That is great. And there we go. Now all we have to do is taxi. So taxi light, here we go, as required. Taxi light should be down here. Yep, there you go. Turn on taxi light. Let me highlight this for you. Right there. Turn that on. Perfect. We are doing it, guys. Let's go. Take that item. Landing light as required. Landing light. We do not need that right now. Navigation light, parking brake release, rudder test. We don't need the checklist anymore, guys. We started our Cessna 172 Skyhawk G1000. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna just test a couple things here. Tell our elevator, test our rudder, test our pitch, and then our rudder. Great. What we're gonna do next, go up to your taskbar, go to the ATC, press it, drag it over to the right hand side here, and we are going to tune Bakersfield ground, or tune ground. We are going to request taxi depart straight out.
Bakersfield ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha with Oscar request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 30 right by a taxiway Charlie Bravo Alpha cross runway 12 right Alpha cross runway 30 left. Contact tower on 118.11 ready.
Alright, acknowledge taxi clearance here.
Taxi to and hold short runway
And I'm going to tune tower.
right using taxiway Charlie
So
Bravo
taxi and hold
Alpha
short
cross
of runway.
12 right Alpha cross runway
Contact
30
tower
left,
already.
Cessna
Alright,
Golf Sierra
so we're going to taxi now. And we are going to press ground services here. I'm going to request a pushback.
Bakersfield ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha.
This is the guy that pushbacks us. So there we go. Go to your taskbar. I do have a mod that allows me to do this, but if you don't, it's okay. I'm gonna press this pushback icon right there. Drag that over. Start pushback. And I don't know what this guy's really doing. But okay. I'm gonna tug speed back now. There we go. I'm gonna release parking brake here. I don't want to run this guy over. Tug direction here. Yeah, this guy is just blatantly standing in the way. But it's okay, right? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I think oh, am I gonna hit this guy's head? Oh! Almost. You're so lucky you're short. Okay. Like speed here. This guy's not even pushing me back. Okay. You know, it's fine. Alright. We're gonna end pushback here. Initiate our parking brake. Close this. Leave our ATC open. Reset here. Alright. Here we go. Throttle up. Release parking brake. We're going to use our rudders to steer the airplane on the ground for now. And we just got to follow this blue ribbon. I know I should probably not have this blue ribbon on, but it's so confusing. I don't know these airports, like, one-to-one. It's really hard to understand, like, all that stuff. I probably should, like, be studying these airports and whatnot, but I kind of want to just rather learn the airplane more than study these airports. So, I mean, whatever. It's alright. And we have a corner turning up.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 right.
Gotta get close here. Turn nice, easy. Right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 right.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna take off. We're gonna take off, guys. Let's go. Gonna full stop. Check everything's good. Get to the outside, check our rudder, check our elevator, check our pitch. We are good, we are good. Here we go. Full throttle. A little bit of right rudder here on the Cessna. By the way, the rudder is where your feet is. It's right there. So I do have it on a little bit. But there we go. So successfully launching. We're gonna get to 85 knots, and then we should be able to take off. There we go. Gently back on the stick. And beautiful. Beautiful takeoff from Bakersfield International. Quite beautiful. Alright. I am gonna get up to about 5,500 feet. 5,500 feet. And then take a nice turn. I might get to 3,000 feet, actually. And then start turning for a go around the airport. I'm going to put our ATC, and we're going to request full stop landing here.
Bakersfield Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray.
I'm going to keep it at a 10-degree incline. That's usually the best, like, the goodest incline for an airplane like this. Just a nice smooth incline. It is a bit windy today. We might have a crosswind. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a crosswind, but we're fine.
Enter left traffic, runway 30 right, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Rudder heading 293. Climbing up to 3,000 feet. A nice easy right turn. Looking good, looking good. Our second screen is still like booting up for some reason. Totally no more. No, we're fine. We got one screen. That's all that matters, you know. We don't need two. Two screens is overrated. Alright. We can close our ATC panel now. Great. My flight thing is getting stuck on something. I'm trying my best to keep it at 10 degrees here. Pretty windy day. But beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful day in the fields. I'm keeping it at full throttle. Flaps are all the way up, by the way. No speed brakes on or anything. I don't think this airplane does have speed brakes. We are approaching our set altitude of 3,000 feet. Alright, we are at 3,000 feet. We're going to put the nose down to horizon line here. Going to take a nice easy turn. Nice easy bank with our pitch. Pulling back a little bit on the throttle here to keep it level with everything. Not too much. If you pulled back too much, it would point the nose too high. So we just want to keep it a nice level, consistent place here. I overshot the runway, but we're fine. We can go on this flight pattern right here. Once we get past a certain point, we'll take a nice easy left. Keeping it on center line, the horizon line. If you look at my cursor, it's right there. It's pretty hard to see actually, but it's right there. We're actually a bit above the horizon line, pointing towards the mountain. I'm keeping more of an eye on my instruments. Well, let me know, by the way, down below in the comments if I should do like an instruments only flight. So that means it'll be like super foggy, and I would only be able to know where I am by my instruments. I would think that'd be kind of a cool video. All right, we've got a pretty high airspeed here, but we should be fine. I mean, we are descending, so let's explain a little bit of it. If we just look out our left window here, gotta keep an eye out for when it's a good time to turn, because last video I at all was expecting that I was that high and the runway was that close. I'm glad I aborted and did a little turnaround, because if I didn't, then we probably would have died, but it's fine. Okay, besides. Keeping at horizon, look to our runway. Yeah, like last time I think I turned like maybe 1,000 feet more in front of us, and like it was not good, because we were like pretty high up. We were at like this altitude. I think we were at 2,000 feet, but still it was going to be a pretty bad approach. So yeah, I think we're landing on that runway. You know what, I'm gonna check our ATC here. Runway 30 right. 30 right. I'm gonna check our VFR map here, because I do not know runways in this game yet. That is 30 right. Alright, so it is the big runway that is over there. Last time I made the mistake of like turning now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit so we have a little bit better of an approach here. I say we start turning at the river. I think that'd be a good idea. Pretty good idea. This is just good flying. I should do like live streams. Alright, we are getting ready to turn. Point the nose down. ICC turn. I want to get a VR headset, so then like it's like more immersive and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Alright, turning. We are at 2,500 feet. Still pretty high up, but I think if we reduce throttle just a tiny bit here, we should be good. Alright, that is the runway right there, so we gotta straighten it out, get more in line. I'm gonna put flaps down to 1. Our flaps are right here. They're behind that yoke, so I'm not all the way down yet. Oh, I forgot to put our yoke back too. So yeah. Alright, so this is the runway. I'm gonna put flaps all the way down now. Or one more up actually. So this should be our 1, 2. Alright, so flaps 2. I'm reducing throttle to 75% now. Getting in line with the runway. Gotta make sure not to land on those lights and then turn the real runway. I did one time I landed on the runway, or like on the lights and not the runway, and wasn't very good. But I feel like that is the runway. Whatever, I'm still gonna not land there. Could just be how I don't know. No, that's not the runway. Okay. That's kind of confusing. Wait, is that the runway? No, it's not the runway. Okay. I'm gonna put up throttle just a tiny bit. Alright, putting flaps down all the way now. Reducing our airspeed now. I'm gonna keep on going. We're at 700 feet. Down a little bit more. Straightening ourselves out here. Make sure we land at the center line for a good landing. Here we go. Reducing throttle to 25%, so we're practically gliding. Alright. Make sure our hands are on the brakes here. Nice and easy does it. Cut throttle. Perfect. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Let me know which airplane you want me to fly next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.